All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's call. I appreciate where you may be dialing in from this beautiful afternoon, this evening, or maybe this morning. We have people from all over the world here on tonight's call. So thank you very much for sharing your time with us in this presentation. Now, as I alluded to earlier, some of you guys who are brand new to crypto, so thanks for the feedback there. And some of you guys are seeing this for the very first time. So the onus is on me to share this in a manner that makes sense to you. One thing I would strongly encourage you, do get on more than one presentation to understand this, okay? Especially for you who are brand new to the world of cryptocurrency. But I'm going to do my best in the next 30 minutes to go through what we are sharing with you tonight, which is the world's first community building program on the opBNB blockchain, okay? It's a bit of a mouthful. So guys, strap your seatbelts in. We're going to take you on this journey with Ride BNB. Right. So first things first, we're going to talk about a smart contract. Okay. And again, you're going to read it as you see it on the screen, especially for those who are brand new to this space. A smart contract is a self-executing digital agreement encoded in code, operating on the blockchain platforms like Ethereum. It automates contract enforcement, enhancing transparency, security, and efficiency by eliminating intermediaries. Couldn't get that out there. Widely used in sectors like finance and supply chain management, smart contracts streamline process and build trust through decentralization. However, they also face challenges such as coding vulnerabilities and legal complexities. So what we have here is something that is done on the blockchain. So we don't need human interaction. And so the advantages of smart contract is this. It will make this program, Ride BNB, unique by automating transactions, ensuring transparency, eliminating intermediaries. This boosts security, reduces fraud, streamlines operations, distinguishing Ride BNB from centralized platforms. So guys, some of these bullet points here are really key, especially if you've been in spaces before where you've handed money over to a company or a program and only to find the website's gone and so has the CEO. There's no CEO here. There's no central entity here. This is very unique. This is smart contract written, coded on the blockchain. So ownership free, no administration, immutable code, no payout requests required, fully decentralized. Instant payouts 24/7, global reach, anybody around the world can get involved, stable compensation model, no management control, autonomous operation, and it runs on the opBNB blockchain, not on centralized servers. And it says, it doesn't stop there. Blockchain and smart contracts add many more powerful capabilities. So guys, these are some immeasurable like pluses, advantages of this program over some of the other programs that may be out there that, I see maybe have a weakness or maybe red flags. This has been running extremely well and efficiently, especially for those of you who've been in the program as it stands. So we're going to talk about BNB, okay? And sometimes people get it confused with like Airbnb or things of that nature. I'm going to talk to you about a token, which is one of the top tokens in the world, from the biggest exchange, cryptocurrency exchange in the world. So we're marrying two amazing things here. Okay, so the BNB blockchain includes the Binance chain, which is fast, it's a decentralized, it's great for trading, great, very low in fees, which is fantastic. And we use things on, like I mentioned, with the smart contract and dApps. And you can just download an app and you can get access to this program without a KYC, without people knowing who you are, what's your credit scoring or anything like that, okay? So the BNB token is used for fees, staking, it's got utility. It came out 2017. I do remember actually when it came out, and it was not a lot of money. And now we're going to show you, what it's worth now. And it's definitely something you want to hold and accumulate as much as you can. There's a lot of talk about another token, BTC, Bitcoin, but I'm telling you, this is the B you really want to get hold of. And the way we're doing it, oh my goodness, it's a dream. So together, guys, we've got this, amazing program on our hands. that we can actually get involved with. Now, I'm talking really big words here, like, fantastic program, great. Trust me, when I saw this first, I poo-pooed the idea that you can get involved in a program with such little out of pocket and make anything worth substantial. I've had to eat my words because that's exactly what's happened in our community. So, as I mentioned, why do we choose BNB? BNB is one of the top 5 cryptocurrencies in the world. Don't take my word for it. In fact, don't believe a word I say. Do your own research. I'm really big on that. So after today, after the call, go on to CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko, do a search on BNB and check it out for yourself. See the market cap and see what the value is for yourself. But here we have one of the top 5 cryptocurrencies in the world. It's not just yesterday it became a top 5. It's been a top 5 for many a day. And it's got a great market cap. That means there's a lot of interest in it, of more than 81 billion, billion with a B, dollars of capital that's being utilized in this token. This just tells you there's so much demand. You want to be part of it. You want to get it as much as you can. Ride BNB is giving you a way in which you can accumulate that. That's all it is. But the BNB is there. Whether we do anything with Ride BNB or not, it's not going to change the fact that this is one of the top cryptocurrencies in the world. So the price of BNB, as I mentioned, back in 2017 when it came out, pennies on the dollar. Now we're looking more closer to like $600 for one BNB. So if you're making notes, if you're one of those people who like to write figures down, put down $600 as a starting point, as a level that we're going to be referencing as we talk about numbers a bit later on. But you can see here, guys, this has just been, hovering around that level, around that 500 level. I believe at one point it was close to that 700 or so. So this is a token that's got real good scale on it that can easily, as the market cap in cryptocurrency, which is right now, my friends, especially for you guys who are brand new, cryptocurrency is a baby. It's only been around since 2008. And it's not in the mass media. It's still not there yet, but it's coming. It's absolutely coming. And you can just literally go on any website to see the interest, the things that are happening before our very eyes. If you're paying attention to, Bitcoin, ETFs, things of that nature, things are coming. You're going to see how this is going to start being part of our daily fabric, where people will be accepting cryptocurrency just generally for payments anywhere you go. So let's move on from here. The future price of BNB, and they're talking about here this year maybe could reach a potential of $856. So just by having it on its own right now, like I said, it's about 600. You made about 25% on it, regardless of Ride BNB. Just if you took that. Again, I'm just going to say one thing. I'm not a financial advisor. All I'm doing is sharing information for educational purposes, and I'm really big believer on you doing your own, due diligence and your own research. But as it says here, my friends, if you missed BTC, if you missed Ethereum, you don't want to miss BNB. Okay, so some of us have been around this space for a little while. And I do remember, when I first came to Canada, and I was telling my family members, and Bitcoin was just literally about less than $1,000, and people didn't want to listen to me. That they thought it was, was a flash in the pan. But I suppose if we can go back in time, things will be changing. This is the same thing here, guys. BNB is something that you may talk to people about, and they may not fully appreciate that this is a token they want to get their hands on. And this is why I'm excited about how we are able to help people do that. So right now, it says here, the Binance coin prediction for 2026 projects a maximum of 3,820, okay? A minimum price of 3,000. So anywhere within that, within the next couple of years, my friends, just by you accumulating BNB right now, you're looking at a 4 or 5x easy on what you've got. Okay, so keep that in mind. That can be a lot of growth there for you. And this is a token that by 2030 could surge to $10,000 per token. Okay, so again, as the mainstream starts accepting cryptocurrency, we've got something on our hands that people want. And you definitely, I would recommend, if this isn't a token that you're currently looking at, definitely one that you may want to start considering. So it's still undervalued. And guys, just again, for those of you writing stuff down, you can collect 5,000 plus BNB through this platform. Okay, so here we go. opBNB. This is a derivative of BNB. Okay, so if you go to Binance, and you go to their network, there's different networks that connects to different tokens. opBNB connects to the Binance token, the BNB. So it enhances the BNB chain. It's great for, you know, future transactions. I mean, we are experiencing such low transaction fees. It's not even a cent to send funds. It's absolutely amazing. And it's part of that BNB smart eco chain that's been around for many years now. It's great for dApps. Decentralization projects is what we have. Now, you can use a variety of different apps to download on your phone, on your computer, and access all what I'm talking about in a decentralized manner. So that means, again, no KYC. You don't need to get out your passport picture and upload it and anything like that. Just download the app. One thing you need to make sure that you keep this 12 seed words, which is these words that they give you. These are your backdoor entry. If you ever lose your phone, if you ever lose forget your password, then you can get access to your funds. And this is something that you're not going to tell anyone. That's about why it's called a secret words. These seed words. That is it. You're up and running. You're up and live. You're in business. So it's a hardware wallet. Okay, you can have that as a entity. We've got the software wallet, which is a downloadable app, like you see there, an image of SafePal. Now there's SafePal, there's MetaMask, there is Trust Wallet, there is a whole, rafter of apps that you can utilize. We are, encouraging people to use SafePal. It has many different benefits just not just a regular app as well. They've got a lot of benefits in it. You can even get a bank account with them if you're in Europe, and some other features to boot. Okay, so private storage, as I mentioned there, security is a big thing here, user friendly, and integrates great with Binance and other different DEXs that are out there. So let's get started, guys. Very easy. Step 1, download the wallet, as I mentioned. Step 2, top up with BNB. We have a variety of ways to get BNB. You can either buy it directly, you can swap it if you've got cryptocurrency somewhere else. And we have people in the community that will help transfers as well. So we're really big on building this as a community and helping people get started and making money here. And so once you become a member, whoever's invited you on, they will have a referral link for you to be part of what we're doing here. And simple, you'll go through the steps with that person. They will help you set up your wallet so that you can receive these funds and you can put them to work. Okay. And then, ride with us in step, which is step 4, ride Ride BNB with us and take you on this journey to earn capital from our program. All right. So let's go. These are the different packages. Now you may look at this and thinking, what is all this about? All these numbers, what is this about? All right. I'm going to just kind of just make it a bit easy on you as we get it started. Now, when I saw this, as I mentioned, I didn't really, I've been in this space, just to give you a bit of a backstory. I've been in this space now since 2015. That's like 9 years. And I've seen many come, many go, probably many too many go. And unfortunately go with people's money and their reputation and their community and all that stuff, right? So when I saw this, I'm like, is this going to be worth my time getting involved in a project that's like $2.50 to get started with? It's probably maybe $2.60 now because of the price going up. I'm thinking it's not probably worth me getting involved with. Anyway, I sat back. The guy who shared this with me initially, I didn't do nothing with it. And then as time went on, it came around again. And this time around, there was a bit more to it. We heard people doing well. I got to understand it because I didn't even bother take a look. And now I see all those benefits that I mentioned earlier. If I hadn't gone to a Zoom, I wouldn't have known that the money goes straight to your wallet, which is a massive deal, my friends. Big deal when you receive funds in our platform. So you get started here from 0.0044 BNB. And if you don't know what that is, then you can just literally do a search online and see what that value is. But I'm going to make life easy for yourself. I'm going to tell you that that's about $2.50, $2.60, right? To get started. As you progress, as you go through the program, you know, the next level up is like $4.50, next level up, $9, keep going up to ambassador. You're talking about $18 to join, to be an ambassador from that level, and then $36 to be a pioneer, so forth and so forth. Now, the way we're doing it is what I'm going to show you on the next screen. You come in and you take a position from the person who's referred you onto the platform tonight, right? When you, excuse me, when you share your referral link with, you know, to at least 2 people, and what we're doing as a strategy, as a build, as a community, is helping people with their 2 people, okay? Because we know the power of just working 2 by 2. So essentially what will happen is, this is you get 2 people. The moment somebody actually pays and becomes a member, guess what? You are now a recipient of that 004 BNB. Doesn't go anywhere else. 100% of that goes to you and your wallet. Isn't that great? Now you do it again. Now you've got 0.008, as you see here. 2 members ends up giving you 0.008. Let me just put a highlighter there so I can just literally accentuate the point there. 2 directs, 0.008. All right. And so by us working together, we're helping the community do the same thing, just replicating that throughout. All right. So I'm going to show you how, you know, from a standpoint of what that looks like in reality. So 2 people at the beginner level, which we all come in at beginner level. And you may have seen on the post, you know, that the flyer that went out, this is a way of accumulating up to, you know, X amount of BNB, talking about 35,000 when all said and done, of BNB. So, you know, it's going to take a little while to get there. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not a get rich quick scheme, but I'm going to show you how you can actually start benefiting from this. So you come in at beginner, and let me just mute the lines there. You come in at beginner, and then the 2 people that come into the program using your link also comes in at beginner. You start receiving from them that 0.004. As I mentioned, you receive 0.008 in total, and to upgrade yourself to the next level is going to cost you less than what you received. So you're going to have a little bit of extra out of it. Okay, as you can see here, the numbers here. Upgrade is 0.063 to go to influencer, and you're going to end up with a little bit on the side there. So now you're gonna, as everybody's doing the 2 now, in this is the perfect numbers. Okay, so you know, men lie, women lie. These don't lie. This is numbers. Just doing this, and which is why if we do this as a collective, doing it together, and you know, going 2 by 2, stepping through all the way down, you're going to get these results. Right? I've seen this chart so many times in my life, but there's a massive difference with if you've got a program that is accessible to the masses, which is what we have, a way that you can get instantly paid, which is something that we have, and something that is in a token, and it's not an obscure token that one day may launch on an exchange in 2026 and everybody will be a billionaire. No, this is something right now that's got value, that's got huge utility. We're not guessing here what BNB is. We're not guessing what Binance is as an exchange, one of the biggest exchanges in the whole world in cryptocurrency. Guys, you've got all the points that makes this a very attractive proposition for anybody, even skeptics looking at this. So you're going to go to the second level. You're going to have 4 people. And when what's going to happen with them, they're going to do the same thing, right? They're going to go from beginner and upgrade themselves to the next level once they start receiving in the same way that you have received. So once you receive, you can now earn from the level you upgraded to. Okay. So because you went to level 2 from your initial earnings, you are now an influencer. That means you can now start earning on people on your level 2. You're going to have a maximum of 4 people giving you a total of 0.024. Now, anybody in here likes a pay raise? Anybody? Or is it just me? I've not worked a corporate job for 9 years, but I'm sure if somebody wants to give me a pay hike, I'm all in. Here, guys, you can get a pay rise instantly just by you upgrading from the money that you received, or from that $2.50. You know, it's important to get started with this, with very, you know, whatever your level of understanding is, and learn as you go. I'm telling you now, it's timing is key here. You really snooze, you're going to lose here. That's not no fear or loss or anything like that. It's just the way this program is designed. So you're going to start earning from 4 people, and you are now in a position to now upgrade to Achiever. Again, you've made enough money from the program. And again, guys, if I'm going too fast and it's, you know, again, watch it again, study it, get yourself around it, but it's the same format. So, you know, we're going to now be able to upgrade. Once we've got 4 people, that money is in your wallet. You can go down to, you know, the store and spend it, or you can utilize it and grow your business. Choice is yours. But here you go, you use it and you do the ladder, and you now Achiever. You're going to have a total of 8 people paying you because you upgraded. Now, let me put devil's advocate here. You received the money, and like I said, you didn't do it, and these people decided to upgrade to Achiever, but you're still sitting at beginner or influencer. What's going to happen? Are you still going to get paid from these people? Pop quiz. Does anybody know the answer? I want to see if you're alive. Who knows the answer? Raise your hand, tap your feet, clap your hands, or put a 3 in the chat if you know the answer. Are we going to receive money if you are not at the level that this person is on Achiever? Absolutely. Thank you, MFG, Vanessa, Rhea, Glenn. Everybody saying no. Absolutely. You're not going to receive. So it's in your best interest from the money you're receiving to do it. Okay. I know some people get into business, and this is a business, guys. It's a real business, even though it's $2.50 to start. Don't treat it like that. Don't, you know, reinvest back into yourself, into your business. So you're going to go there. You're now Achiever. Great. You're now in a position to receive from 8 people and the Achiever level. That's more than enough, my friends. Once again, you're going to receive a total of 0.096. How much is it to go to the next level? 0.0252. Look at the odds. Now you're talking. You're now leveraging big time. You're making way more than you did just by being at, you know, influencer or beginner. And now it's, you know, it's almost chicken feed out of what you're receiving to go to the next level, which is ambassador. All right. And then so forth all the way down, guys. All right. So the goal here, I'm going to just, rather than me going through every single line, your goal is to go from beginner and to whatever level you feel comfortable to. All right. Now, some people have never made 6 figures in their life. So if I tell them that they can make over $1 million, their mind will just like freak out on them. And they'll say it's a scam, it's a Ponzi, that can't exist and stuff like that. So I'm not even going to go there. All right. But for some, depending on who it is, right? On a public Zoom like this, I don't know. There's people that have made big figures in the past, and making $100,000 is no big deal. That, you know, they're expected to make that. If they don't, there's something wrong. So we have a way, guys, that you can make millions of dollars from this program. Is it going to happen overnight? No, but it's happening. There's people in our community that are making over 100 BNB. Now, let's just, I just want to just put that in context, guys. I said my computer broke down on me, but I want to show you something. Let me hope my calculator works. I just want to show you something real quick, because sometimes we talk on these Zooms about numbers and stuff, and it's just like, it could go in one ear and out the other. And I want to show you the numbers of what we have here. We have a, why can't I see my calculator? Sorry, guys, I can't see my calculator now. We've got, I'm going to leave it for afterwards. We've got a program that's less than 90 days old, and yet people are making 100 BNB. So if one BNB, let's say it's $600, it's just slightly under that. 100, if my maths is good and correct, is that $600,000? I don't know. Am I right? I haven't been in school for many a year. In a program that's less than 90 days old. Okay, I find that quite incredible. Am I right with the numbers? Because the numbers just seem incredible that people are making this type of numbers in such a short period of time. Okay, so it's possible, absolutely possible. Is it possible for you? I don't know. I don't know you. I don't know your work ethic. I don't know how badly you want it. So I've had confirmation from Mr. Gary. So I'm happy. I've got my numbers right. Thanks, Gary. 60 $60,000. Oh, it's $60,000 or 600. I was saying 600, weren't I? I was getting too excited. So let me just ask you a question, guys. $60,000 in 90 days or less. Do you think that is that good money that goes directly to your wallet? It's not sitting, it's not numbers on a screen. We've been there. How many of you have been there in a program where numbers on a screen shows you that you can retire, you can fly anywhere in the world until you hit the withdraw button? Anybody but me have been there? Okay, I've been there, and it's not a nice feeling. So knowing that, guys, when this money hits, it hits your wallet. It doesn't sit in a box on your screen in nice graphics with an email and password that somebody can just shut down the website. This is all on the blockchain, okay? Very important what we have here, really crucial to kind of drive that home. So all the way down, guys, as you're progressing through this program, we've got different levels. People are at different levels in the program, different stages. The big money is as you go down these levels, okay? So just to give you some context, as we're talking about numbers here, if you was to complete level 4, let's just start at the top. You complete level 2, that's $5.24. Gives you enough money to go to influencer. You do influencer, you've got $18 coming into your wallet. You do achiever, you got $72. You got ambassador that you will make from the money. Now you've got 16 people instead of 8. Can you see every level you go on, there's more people that are on that level that can fit on that level that will end up paying you. Why are they doing it? Why are they paying you? They may not know you. They may not ever see you. They don't know who you are, right? This doesn't discriminate. All it is wallets connected to a smart chain, connected to a smart contract, connected to opBNB. So there's no favoritism. You're going to now receive as an ambassador $288. Okay, let's move on. We're going to start looking at Pioneer. When you become a pioneer in this program, it's level 5, total of 32 people paying you, you're going to start receiving a total of $1,152. Again, as I'm going through these numbers, there's a number that's going to stick for you, and there's a number that's going to make it worthwhile you doing until you get to that point. Okay, and whatever it is, write it down. Whatever level it is, write it down. I'm not going to talk about being an emperor making millions of dollars. Let's deal with it here and now. What is this money going to do for you? Level 5. Yeah, we've got Pioneer out of the way. Now you're at a mentor level. So mentor, when you get at the mentor level, there's 64 payments of $72 each. That's $4,600. And these are US dollars we're talking. That's going to hit you when this floor is complete. Okay, mentor level. If we go to the level 7, I like 7. 7 is a great number. Champion. Okay, 128 people maximum on that level, and $15,000 when this floor is complete. Okay, so again, this is something worth. And every level, guys, every level. I don't want to labor too much, but I really want to impress upon you. Celebrate each level. Celebrate each level. Do something that homes it in. It could be, you know what, you don't normally go this, you don't normally go there, you don't normally go and drink, buy yourself a drink, do something that solidifies you now an influencer. Doesn't even have to be monetary. It just could be something, a goal. You're not going to do something until you hit influencer. You're not going to watch your favorite program until you hit achiever. And you're like, my God, I've got to hit achiever. I'm missing out on all the gossip on my favorite sitcom or whatever. Do something that's going to be a significant thing for you when you hit that level. Okay. Level 8, director. Again, I'm going to come into some of the bigger numbers here. Director. You get director done, 256 people on level 8. That's a total of 97 BNB. We're going to talk about roughly $63,000 in your account. Okay. Again, some of these numbers, some people don't earn that in a year. Okay. Some people don't earn that in a year. Some people don't earn 15,000 in a year. So, I really want this to land when I'm talking these numbers here. And I'm just going to go up to 3 more levels, and then I'm going to leave it there. Okay. Level 9, Titan, 512 people on that level, gives a total of $253,000 when you get that floor done. Level 10, Icon, $927,000. You can see the numbers are it's an exponential jump. We've gone from 4,000 on Ambassador when you complete that to 15,000. It's a 5x jump, right? From that level to that level. You jump in again. There's another 4 times. Each time you're jumping almost 4 times this is what you call a pay increase. I see people, online striking for like $10 extra a year, $100 or whatever extra year. I'm like, come on, that doesn't even beat inflation. We're talking serious upgrades here, guys. I'm telling you, if you lock in for the next 90 days, things can happen for you. There's no guarantees, but things can happen based on this program, based on what we've seen up until this point, and we're not even 90 days in yet, okay? Your end of the year could be very different to your start of the year. Level 10, guys, I've done that. Level 11, we're talking at Legend, okay? Legend, we're talking at a total of 2,048. This is where we're talking into the millions, so we're talking over $4 million by doing this, okay? By doing this, getting there. Now, I know people in other smart contracts who've made millions of dollars in 90 days. I find that I'm blown away by that. I've never made that kind of money in 90 days at all. I never made $3 million period in one program. So to do that in 90 days, and when they saw this, they said, guys, this is a done deal. It's a done deal. They're laser focused on getting that job done because they've been there. It's in their DNA that this is a not walking part, but it's almost a given. Like, I've done this. I know what it takes to do it. I'm going to do it here. And this is way better than what I was doing before. So I just want to give some context to that, to what can happen in the smart contract. And that was years ago, guys, when $3 million was worth more than what it is now, right? So I'm not going to go all the way down to the end there, but this is just numbers, guys, just numbers on a screen. But this is real people making these numbers happen. And you'll hear from that on the live Zooms that we have, other people sharing. I don't know if Tony's got anybody on the call to share their testimonies for being a part of this already. But, it's I'm seeing already the blessings of this program that people can come in at from $2.50, or let's say under $3, right? Not even a Happy Meal. I don't know what Happy Meal costs, but it's not happy, and you probably regret that you did it. You probably won't regret putting that money in here. So this is you, guys. You can see where the numbers go. So level 1, that money goes to you. Somebody joins, boom, you receive the money. Level 2, remember what I said about level 2? You're only going to start receiving if you upgrade. If you don't upgrade, you're still a beginner, you're not going to be able to receive, because these people are at the achiever level. When they go achiever, that money goes to you. So you just got to keep upgrading. So say first level income 1 and 2 come to you. Second level income 3, 4, 5, 6 come to you. Third level 7 to 4, and so forth and so forth. As you go, those numbers just go to you. So the name of the game, guys, is always to be one step ahead of the group that you're in. Okay, you can see that we've got really nice way of graphical representation to see where you are and where everybody else is. So it shouldn't be a surprise that somebody's in a level. You can see every single person very easy, which I love how they've done that. They've made it very accessible for us to do that. Guys, when you get to the high levels, the Icon, Legend, and Emperor, let me just go back real quick. You see these levels here from 10, 11, 12, you now earn a royalty spread out between all of the people who've qualified for Icon, Legend, and Emperor. And so 1% royalty will be applied to every deposit and distributed this manner up until 1.5 times of the income you would earn as an Emperor or Legend on the Icon. Isn't that fantastic? So now we can earn passive income from us hitting that road. So if you like passive income, great, get to Icon, and you can now start receiving from not just your group, the whole organization. You're going to start receiving from this royalty coming into you. So again, for those of you who just joined us late, for those of you that need a reminder, for those of you who may have nodded off, I hope that didn't happen. But this is a summary. Why Ride BNB? It's a decentralized, no central authority. It's transparent. We're going to talk about transparency in a minute. I'm going to bring up the website and show you how transparent it is. Because one thing, guys, I've, joining programs that I've done over the years, websites come and go, you log in, it's no longer there. This is on the blockchain. We saw how you can actually go directly to the smart contract and do a transaction without the website. This is the power of what we have with the blockchain. And for those of you who are brand new to the world of crypto, blockchain is just like the public ledger where you can see every single transaction. So somebody's saying they're making X, and you go onto the blockchain, and the reality is they're not. You're going to be able to see it, right? If you know their wallet address, right? So this is as transparent as you can get it. There's no smoke and mirrors here. All right. So this is what I love about it. Security here is great. Resistant to tampering and fraud, which obviously is a big thing out there in general. Just even with fiat money, we've got that going on. And we've got immutability. This word is going to trip me up today. Immutability, permanent and unaltered records. So again, nobody going into the smart contract to change it. Sometimes you get into programs and guess what happens? The CEO changes the rules, moves the goalposts. Guess what? You now have to do a bit more now to earn the same money that you did when the program started, because they decided, oh, they want more money for themselves, or too many people are making money. This is written and coded, and it's there for us. It's automated. Again, we don't need to ask anybody for permission to withdraw money. It's literally in your wallet. You decide what you do with it after that point. Very, very cost effective, and it's a great thing that we have on here. Now, going down the road, it's one thing. We've got what we have here. This is building the community. Now, once we start reaching other milestones, like, the gaming token, the gaming projects, we know these are huge, billions of dollars in these industries, and exchange their own blockchain, okay? Their trading bot, Web 3.0 projects, okay? All of these things are going to just make it even more value. You imagine the opBNB you've got right now, or BNB you have. Imagine all of these things are going to attract way more people than just maybe, for primary basis, is a lot of people who are marketers, affiliates, network marketers, and things of that nature. Now you start branching out to the wider community in these areas using opBNB to be able to accumulate or play their game. My goodness, we're talking about something serious. So this is the roadmap of what we have to look at down the road. All right. So huge advantage here. I'm not going to what's it called? Recirculate everything that I've just sent there already. But my friends, this is what we have on our hands here. I'm going to show you, and if anybody's got any questions, we've got Tony, myself here. I'm new to we're new to this. It's a new project, right? It's new to us. We're seeing the fruits of it already. The people that we are connected with, and the guys who are doing the daily Zooms in the morning and stuff, they're showing how good this program is, and it's attracting a lot of people around the world because of the things I've just mentioned. So with that said, let me just stop the recording and let us quickly look at the